Hello, hello, hello. It is day 7 of 365. Not bad. Okay, so today, in all honesty, I've gotten very little done. So going into early this morning, after I did the last video, watching McCarthy and all that jazz, with the Speaker of the House election, I kept packing more totes of my stuff from my roommate. And as you can probably tell by my voice, I have some congestion or what are your choice of words is? Can't think of it right now, but my head is like full of crud because there's so much dust because it had been sitting in a storage unit for like 3.5, it was 4 years, she says. And I think it'd be closer to, say, 19. She did it in 19. 3.5, 4 years, either way. So, bottom line is that so much dust in it that it really got into my head. I actually had this problem before because when I worked at a place called the VPVSC, which is a branch of the Travis Association of the Blind, a lighthouse where a lot of blind and sight-impaired people work. It's actually one of the biggest job opportunities that they have, even though it doesn't have a lot of room for growth. They say they do, but anyway. I worked there, and in 6 months, I went from being like a picker to being a floor manager, but I wasn't very effective after a certain point because over the course of a 6-month period, I got 3 respiratory infections as a result of all the dust and everything like that inside of the building, the warehouse. And so I actually ended up leaving the job because I kept getting sick. I was in great shape. That's when I was 165 pounds. Skinny as a rail, but sick as heck. I couldn't breathe, and I was having trouble breathing and all that. Now is the time when I'm actually wanting to use those dust masks that, everybody's like, wear a mask during COVID. No, this is when I want to wear a mask because I want to keep all that dust as much as possible out of my mouth and nose. Anyways, so I've got some congestion, which makes it hard. I'm kind of coughing. I'm not coughing as much right now, but I just woke up a little while ago. And then the second thing is I've had back pain most of the day. So right around 5 in the morning, 5, 6 in the morning, I started to have back pain. So I went and showered, hoping that in the water it would, kind of relax my muscles, but it didn't do much, and I've been walking a little hunched over at certain points. So my day has been shot. I finally went to sleep around 8 in the morning and didn't wake up. Maybe 9, and didn't wake up until after 3, and still feeling like crud, right? So took care of my puppies as much as possible. They're sitting over here with me here right now in my room/office. And then there's Bear right there. Hey, Bear. There's Bear. Lion's over there. Bunch of crud in this room, too. Anyways, Bear, do you have your Chewy? There's Simba right there. Hi, Simba. Hi, Simba. That's a special boy. They're such beautiful boys. I'm so happy to have them in my life. It's such a blessing. They're such a blessing. Anyways, so my back has made it to where I really couldn't move that much effectively. So, as far as accomplishing goals, this has kind of been a no-go day for accomplishing goals, especially related to the moving and anything else. I mean, mentally, I've still been thinking about things, but my head has just been so full of crud, and my body's been so worn out that I've slept quite a bit. My back doesn't feel as bad as it did, but it's still, I feel the soreness. I usually recover from any back pain pretty quickly. But I've been lifting heavy toes and moving heavy toes. So I may have mentioned that on Thursday the 5th, on Thursday the 5th, Thursday the 5th, I went and we picked up some totes from Target for my roommate's stuff. And I've been packing them, and I've filled solidly 3 of them. But I really have 4 because I found more books that need to be packed. And I'm going to separate the hardcovers and the paperbacks into different bins. And I think that's going to cover one bin by themselves. And then I have half of a media bin. So that's 5, 4.5, 5 basically. And then I have 1 for mementos so far, 1 for kitchen and, flatware, things like that I'm going to try and work on more tonight and get that accomplished. So so far there's only 1 empty bin right now that I haven't put anything in. And I'm sure I'll find something to put in there. So plenty of stuff. But anyways, that's kind of the update for today. I am thinking that I'm going to make Movie Snoops, which is going to be one of the things I launch. Movie Snoops is going to be more of a, it's going to be where we do live streams and watch movies and talk about them on Fridays. And then throughout the week, there'll be like updates for things that are happening within the movie world. The same with TV Snoops, talk about TV series throughout the week. Probably won't live stream watching any TV series, but maybe. But I want to talk about some series that people aren't really watching. Oops, I lost control of my camera. Probably won't be watching anything live because not really anything's really live anymore. Unless I'm watching some of the newer series, and I like watching some of the older TV series because some of the new stuff I think is kind of boring. And I know that we're repeating the same stories over and over again, but I don't like the way they're retelling the story concepts anymore. So, anyways, working on what TV Snoops is going to be. Music Snoops might be the same way. Talking about, trivia from past artists and shorts. The Access Today, we'll be talking about Access News and doing interviews with folks. So I've got a number of projects in the air I want to work on. And one of those things that really significant is I've got to get a solid background area where I can shoot videos. Because that's one of my biggest flaws right now is I don't have really a solid background where I can shoot stuff and then kind of change the background to whatever I want it to do, to be based on whatever the subject is, whether it be Movie Snoops or TV Snoops or, Music Snoops or Access Today. So I need to get a solid background in place. So I'm working on those things, but I'm not going to stop because I don't have a solid background. But that's the ultimate goal, is to get that and to start using the cameras that I've got. So I've been thinking about that content. It's really important to me to get that done. So I hope you guys are doing great. I hope you're not feeling the crud that I'm feeling today. You're back and your head isn't full of crud. And you're getting stuff done. You're having a happy life, spending quality time with the family and those who mean the most to you. And I'll see you tomorrow. Be safe and be blessed. Take care. Have a great night, great tomorrow, great year, great life. Bye.